Okay, so we've got deemed supplies. A scenario happens that makes a scenario to be a deemed supply. And when something is deemed to be a supply, it therefore becomes taxable in nature. So deemed supplies would then have a value of supply depending on what kind of a supply we're talking about in terms of the deemed supply having taken place and the time of supply as well. So let's first think about a few examples in which we can have deemed supplies. First one would be fringe benefits. Another one would be indemnity payments. Another one would be ceasing to be a vendor. And another one would be ceasing to be vendor, indemnity payments, and excess payments. Okay, so let's look into fringe benefits. What would be the time of supply for fringe benefit? The time of supply for fringe benefit, would be when benefit becomes subject to employee tax. Value of supply would be the fringe benefit value, except for motor vehicles. So values here would be determined as per 7th schedule. Right. So just to elaborate a bit more as well in terms of indemnity payments. Indemnity payments are said to be deemed supplies, right? So you've been paying insurance premiums on a monthly basis, you know, and suddenly when you get a claim, something happens, there's a loss in a family, and because you're paying insurance payments, which were basically insurance payments, which are basically our premiums, and you're also claiming VAT on those premiums. So it is said that short-term insurance is taxable, whereas long-term is not. But to try elaborate on this indemnity payment being a deemed supply is that you're making premiums on a monthly basis. There's a loss, you suddenly get indemnified by the insurance company. They then pay you 200,000, right? That 200,000 is subject to VAT, because you are also claiming input VAT on your monthly premiums. So you'd also be subject to VAT output on this indemnity amount. So you'd be paying VAT output as the insured. If this amount was paid to a third party, would that party have VAT implications? No, the VAT implications would be with you as the first person that had the actual insurance contract. The third party didn't have an insurance contract. So even if it is paid to the third party, you still have the VAT implications. Therefore, you'd have to pay the output VAT, as per the VAT, as per the insurance contract. Because we do not have a contract with the third party, you've got the contract with the actual insurance company. Therefore, you are the one who's liable to actually recognize the output VAT on the insurance, the indemnified amount of money. So you pay over that to the third party. So say you now pay an amount to the third party over and above the amount that the insurance paid to him, because you feel like it's not enough. Maybe you pay him, let's say, 100,000 more over and above the 200,000 that you paid them, because you are basically paying them. You lost an employee in your company. The 200,000 is now paid to the third party, being the wife of the employee, and now you also paying the wife another additional 100,000 rands. You felt like 200,000 was not enough. In that instance, would there be VAT implications? No, it's merely just the transfer of money. So there's no VAT implications here. Right. Now let's move to another one which is quite important, the motor vehicle situation, where you've insured your motor vehicle. And what have we said about the motor vehicle? It's a denied supply in its nature, right? It's a denied supply in its nature. There's an exception. If you are paid an amount of money where the motor vehicle was written off by the insurance company, written off, or where the motor vehicle was stolen.